Hello everybody, I am Chevoque and this is Dishonored 2. I almost forgot the name. So we ended up a long day in Dunwall for last time and I kind of forgot I should have stopped so that you can see this page as well. It looks a little differently. It shows you who you played as, which is very cool. Obviously we are playing as Emily. It shows the lethality, and I like the little chart that it has to show you your non-lethal stealthiness, ghostiness, whatever. So that is very cool that they have like that chart now. We found the two paintings and we found the coins, so that's very cool. The other stuff we haven't found yet because they're not available yet. And then special actions that we did do was freedom of the press. We protected the printer in Dunwall Courier newspaper from the Duke Abel's agent, so that's cool that we ended up doing that and we didn't kill him. Jessamine's words, we replayed an old audiograph message, so we did. That's the one that I said was in her secret room in the first game. Queen of the Realm, you took what gold you could carry out of Dunwall Tower safe room, and Dr. Golvani's safe we did. So that is very cool. We should have done this before, but I am stupid and I forgot. But now, a strange visit. Something feels off. Find out what's going on. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Also, we're definitely gonna explore the ship first and everything once the strange visit is over.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd.
Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Ta-da!
What is this place? Where am I?
Also, I love how they changed the void. It seems, I want to say, darker in a way. Like, it still has this, like, broken effect and everything, but it feels darker.
I can feel something moving closer.
Almost graphite.
Watching.
Hi.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days.
But yeah, this is not the same outsider anymore.
I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement.
He's just here to fuck around.
Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become?
The whale.
15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
I love it! It is so fucking cool. Like, he's so suave in his own way, right? Because he's moving and he's like sitting and then he's there and then he's here. Like, he's such a fucking cool character. I absolutely love the outsider. And I love that with this game, you can actually choose to... So you have so many choices in the end. You can choose to be Corvo or you can choose to be Emily. But then you can also choose here to get the outsider's mark or to not get it. Well, we know that I'm gonna get it because I want my blinky blink, but still, it's cool that you have this option.
From the inside.
Oh, I love that
I'm
tattoo. I want that tattoo.
Something.
So cool.
Stories. They're true.
Right, so Corvo and Dowd had blink, right? Hers is far reach. It's completely different. It's like
Incredible.
pulls. It's so cool. Works in the same principle,
This is
just
how I'm
looks
going to
so
save
much.
my father and reclaim the throne.
And we will, sweet little one. Oh, it's so fucking cool. I just love her abilities are so different. Alright, this is the Boyle dude, isn't it? Huh. It's so fucking dope! And now the heart.
Corvo mentioned being here once.
It's interesting that Corvo told her this. And also, here's mommy!
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, It's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence. With you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
It's so weird and cool. I would like to know though, you know, like, did Jessamine have like a deal with the outsider or something as well? Like, why is she cursed in this way? Like, why is her heart this vessel that Corvo once used and that we as Emily now get to use again? You know, like, why is that? I'm very curious, like, is it that she did make a deal with the outsider as well? Like, was she also capable of certain abilities, or, you know, like, how does that play into it? I'm curious. I never really looked up anything about that. Oh! Fuck, I'm gonna fall. Yo, look at this cunt.
Who is Delilah really? How could she?
And
I
who
don't
are you?
understand.
This is the dude that makes the Clockwork Soldiers. But now you I can't remember. And you are freaking me out because you have a weird little face cover. Look at that. She looks so cool. Boop. Hello, beautiful. 2.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
It's interesting that he says that, right? That, like, he's sharing kind of a secret because he gave Delilah her abilities. So it's very weird. Dreadful Whale. Meet Megan Foster and discuss a plan of action before taking the skiff to Karnaca.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaca's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight.
What a cool picture
Delilah
of
and the
her.
Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
It's cool though, cause like they would show the same things as Corvo, right? But it's interesting how it plays out. And yeah, so this is where we will be able to see the collectibles and stuff we get. Oh, it's the bone charms, right? And the bone charms look differently now. Pick up Duelist Luck, Void Favor. Man, so excited. But yeah, the bone charms can also, like, so the way it's gonna work is that we are going to be able to like combine the bone charm. So you see now it's just this one thing, where previously the bone charm was like 3 things. So we're later on going to be able to actually combine them or something. Just gonna equip everything now that we get, because we have what we have. Sometimes supernatural powers consume no mana. That would be dope. And then, oh my word. Bullets, bullet packs have a slight chance of containing 1 extra bullet. So yeah, you see like that blue shape there. That is the shape essentially of the bone charms usually, right? And now we just have these ones that are like single. So that is cool. But now before we continue, these are all the other things we ended up getting. And we are gonna be persistent on this, because I've never been. Okay, this side. The travel log. So now we are finished with a long day in Dunwall. So I'm gonna read this now. So it's essentially, it's just like her journal, right? So that's what it is. New year. We're starting a new year. Maybe 1852 will be less boring than 1851. I can't wait for Wyman to get back to Dunwall. We'll go to the abandoned mansion I discovered the other night at the edge of Rachel. Maybe I'll have time to turn it into a scary haunted house beforehand, using sheets and hiding an old audiograph upstairs. Wyman would love that. We'll get spooked and hold hands, screaming and laughing. Come on, Emily, you promised to be more serious and listen in court, and you're already planning your next escape. Let's start this diary again. Proposals for new decree on whale rationing and distribution. So she was writing this during a fucking court session. That's messed up. The anniversary. That time of year again. The anniversary of my mother's death. There's no real time for reflection though. It's all security protocols, menus, guest lists, and it's impossible to slip out at night. I feel like a caged bird. Well, things change quickly for her. They've already got me memorizing this year's speech. It's endless. Would it be so terrible if I just said what I remember about her? Well, that wink she gave me even as she was scolding me, after I was caught climbing the statue of my grandfather. The sound of her footsteps as she paced at night. The time we shared at the cabin on the boat of Distrol. Or the time she agreed to let Corvo teach me to fish, but then had to pull a hook from my arm. Now that would be a speech. Oh, cute, yeah. I feel like almost... Maybe it's better if we read these in the beginning. I'm gonna read it now, we'll check later if there's more. Edge of the world, dishonored. My father is lost, turned to stone by Delilah. Those words don't even seem real. Witchcraft, something I never would have believed possible. But now I have to believe in it, so I can believe that it can be undone. Delilah claims to be my aunt, the rightful heir. Truth or lies, all I know is that she used magic to take my throne, aided by that weasel Duke Abel. They must have been working on their plans for years, buying disloyalty with promises. Even Ramsay, captain of the City Watch, planting in everyone's mind the idea that my father and I could be responsible for the monstrous killings, that one or both of us were the crown killer. I'm not in the trusting mood, but Megan Foster says she knows Anton Sokolov, our old royal physician, and she helped me escape the coup. So, she's all I have right now. We're sailing for Sarkonos. My Dunwall, my home, is no longer safe for me. But I never really was safe. I never really will be. The sooner I get that through my skull, the better. Very rough on herself. But very cool to see. Oh, are we gonna write it now as well? Oh, interesting. And now it's the dream of the void. Okay, that's cool. I kind of forgot that. The void. This time it wasn't a dream. I've read about the void and the outsider. Imagine them. Now I've seen those wonders for myself. Strange doesn't begin to cover it. Ooh. The outsider has terrible eyes, black on black. Also, yeah, they changed these eyes from the previous games, and from the previous game and the DLC. He offered me something. I know these gifts come with a price, but how could I refuse? The power might give me the edge I need to defeat Delilah and Duke Abel. I'll worry about paying the cost later. And what price will I pay for this other gift? My mother's beloved voice, trapped in the strangest contraption. It is both comforting and chilling to be able to talk to her again, and yet it's not entirely the person I knew anymore. This thing, the heart, it's there and not there. I have to focus in a new way to even see it. That's interesting. So it's like, does Megan not see it then, but we see it? We've arrived at the southernmost tip of the empire. Strange fragrances all around. Salt, fish, spice. I don't know how to blend it in here. I don't know what to eat or where to go. But this is where my father was born. So part of me belongs here too. And these are my people. Or they were until the throne was stolen by Delilah. I'm coming for you, Delilah. With my new powers, all I need now is a plan. Very cool. My dude, you need to settle. Oh, and there's a letter. A letter from Emily. Wyman, by now you must have heard about the coup in Dunwall. Don't worry, I'm safe, hiding far away with friends. I implore you, don't try anything reckless and don't go back to Crystal. Stay in Morley. There's nothing you can do against Delilah. I can't say I have a solid plan yet, but you know how well I improvise in desperate situations. Remember the time I kept a straight face during the watch officer's report, all the while sitting at my desk without pants? What the fuck? If I survive that, I'll get through all this. For now, I need to stay hidden and act alone. Trust me, we'll see each other again. I promise. Emily. Aww. But also, what the fuck? The two kinky bastards. Cute. Anyway, time to explore. Pick up. Limited resources. It's not what you're used to, living in a palace, but this is all the coin I could scrape up. Anton and I operated on a tight budget, and guess what? Now you do too. If it's not beneath you, pick up whatever valuables you find along your way. You'll need ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. Hidden all over the city, there are underground black market shops. Look for the symbol depicting two hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs, they'll guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law, but it could make the difference against the Duke's military. Sokolov was working on this crossbow as a gift for you. If you need it modified, those shops can help with that as well. Megan. Nice. Looks cool. And finally we have a crossbow. Ta-da! New documents added. Well, here we go. Maintenance list. Repair the oh yeah, we can also do these things. Repair the things that got busted up in Anton's room when he was taken. It's been weeks now. No, scratch that. Not until I bring him back home. As a show of faith that he will be coming back. So Anton was taken. Unblock the storage door. Looks like something fell on the other side. And I really need to sell the stuff locked up in there to make some coin. Pay the poor tax and look the other way fees to those Grand Guard bastards before they wonder why my passenger is this time. Oh, I'll do it with the money I get. Okay, so we have an option to open the cabin door.
Daft old man, this is some shit. Back to that. What would we have done?
I don't know where she's talking.
All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say.
Oh, there she is. Okay, so let's do that first. I wanna unblock the door. Don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna try. Why are you sparkly? Trying to fix the secondary engine. Anton, your idea of improving the head gasket sealing with a guano coating is the worst you've ever had. I'll make you sleep in the engine room if you don't fix your mess by tomorrow. Megan, if all inventors were as delicate and short-tempered as you are, you and I would still be paddling around in carved-out logs. Megan, I made some mulberry cake. It's my own recipe, improved by Tivian spices. I left it in the galley. Anton, where are you, old fool? I hope nobody hurt you. I'll find you. I swear I miss you. Shane. That's cute. It's interesting how they were trying to, how they were, sending each other messages. And I love that the blanket here kind of suggests that he actually slept down here. It's funny. It's so cute. Anton is, a very interesting character, actually. And it's interesting that they ended up, together. If you know what I mean. But I won't spoil it. Is this what we need to fix? Okay, well, we'll figure it out. I think the main thing for now is we need to try to get into that,
If we're lucky.
Yeah, okay, I know you want to talk, but I first want to fix this storage room thing, and I think I remember you need to go out and, outside to do so. But let's first go up. And then we'll come back down to do the... Yeah, let's start at the top and work our way down, basically. Am I making sense? Everything is sparkling. It's kind of worrisome. Addermeyer solution. Why is it no longer the Piero stuff? Dreadful whale accounting, so... all the money stuff, we're not gonna read that. Map.
Dunwall seems so far away. I'll come back soon, Father. I promise.
Shame. My worry would be that the sculpture of the father of Corvo breaks. And also, look how beautiful Karnaca is. That mountain looks so sweeping. Huge fucking place, man. So cool. I absolutely love it. We have the far reach thing now, so we can use that in time. But for now, just want to explore the ship first. See what we can see. And also open up that room. But it's so cool, right? Because in the first game, your base is the Houndspit pub, right? And then it becomes... Well, then with Dowd you don't really have a base.
The South. My father's birthplace.
But then you... What the fuck? But then you get this ship as your base. And also this later on opens up. It's so cool. I like it. And then also... We're not gonna go that far right now. We're not gonna go to the island just yet, but... See, there's a room. Always need to keep that open. Okay. Oh, but this is number 4. Okay, let me see if I can first find the others, then we will read it in order. I want to also, at least if we do find books and stuff that are not in order, I will do it in order. Or at least try my best to do it in order. Open. Drop. Oh shit. Okay, here are the bugs. Luckily we killed most of them immediately. Dried blood fly something. Or wasn't there? Oh, I thought there was a... Jeez, I thought there was a bone charmin.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire.
I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
I swore I'd never again take
Sorry
part
for
in any further
triggering.
political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire,
So,
the cobblestone smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
I guess that's the woman we saw with the bandage on her face, or maybe it was Megan herself. I can't remember. But anyway, let's take a read. Anton Sokolov's investigation notes. Why can't an old man enjoy his last years in a warmer climate with good wines and spicy foods without stumbling into another nest of aristocratic vipers eager to coil around the heart of this empire? As I've learned more each week for months now, I found my mind turning over the movements beneath the surface here in Karnaca. Duke Luca Abal and some inner circle that even seems to include Captain Mortimer Ramsey of the Dunwall City Watch, a betrayal that boggles the mind. How many others are involved? They aimed their venom at the dear Empress, young Emily. That much is certain. But when will they strike, and how? Do I dare spend another month gathering stray bits of esoteric information, linking it together with what we already know? Can we even afford another week, or should Megan and I set out for Bristol tonight, taking this leaky tub up through the canal? Corvo will not hesitate. He will act as soon as I hand over what I know, and if I'm too hasty, it might be his undoing, coming home to his native Serkonos without some critical piece of knowledge about this affair. And then there's the crown killer to worry about. If that fiend is part of the Duke Abal's schemes, as I suspect, how long until the Dreadful Whale catches the Duke's eye? That's interesting. So they did find out enough that he was like able to kind of like piece it together. Sokolov notes, bloodfly study. I've wondered whether I have another book in me. The bloodfly epidemic, coupled with basic information on life cycle and behavior, might make an excellent project for this old natural philosopher. Bloodflies are exotic insects, unlike anything else found in Serkonos. I suspect they originated from the Pandician continent. In groups of 3 or fewer, they are harmless. Individuals won't attack, leading me to suspect each emits a scent that has a collective effect on larger numbers of bloodflies. So that's the same as with the rats, right? In a few numbers, the rats are fine, but once they are more, they start to attack you. Bloodflies are attracted to rapid movement and sound. Their nests can be broken apart, scattering the swarm, and in particular nests are quite susceptible to fire. So that's the clue we kind of get, that fire is good to take out their nests, because we were going to deal with quite a few of them. The insects require fresh corpses to lay their eggs, which hatch in breathtaking fashion after a very short time. More corpses in Serkonan City say More corpses in a Serkonan city, say during a crisis or plague, mean more bloodflies. So that's interesting, right? Because we did learn now about the fire squads and stuff happening, so there's more corpses already, and that's why this bloodfly thing, I think, is also getting worse here, because the Duke is a cunt. Interestingly, in this last part of the bloodfly's life cycle, they calm a great deal. Leaving the swarm, they molt, causing the wings to drop off. Afterwards, bloodfly lives a solitary existence. Very odd. Bloodflies are largely restricted to the south, preferring warmer climates like certain aging natural philosophers. Cute. Okay, so here is book 1 of those. So yeah, this episode feels like it's just gonna be me reading a shit ton of things. A reflection on my journeys to the Pandician continent. So this is the first one. By Anton Sokolov. Introduction. A colleague of mine owns a stunning map of the known world, adorned with curlicues and sea beasts. It has a cherished spot over her mantle. She paid handsomely for it, and was so bristled when I enumerated the various errors. Oh, okay. Chief among them, of course, the size and placement of the Pendician continent. Oh, how a cartologists are loath to show how small and distant our empire really is compared to that giant landmass, as if Pandicia were but a few days' journey from Aran. Every veteran ship captain knows that it takes months to reach those shores. I had no doubt that Pandicia was rich in resources, but a place must be understood if we ever hope to exploit its myriad treasures. These were my thoughts as I agreed to join the ill-fated expedition, and so it was. On the 3rd day of the month of Earth, under calm grey skies, the great sea vessel Antonia Aquila set sail with captain, crew, researchers, and myself. 38 of us total, for what would be the most terrifying and spiritually draining experience of my life. Jesus, I swear I can read. Okay, so that is interesting to know. Wait, now we're just here? Now we're just behind where she was? I thought we were... Oh, wait. Yeah, wait. We were trying to get to the... Okay, I understand what I messed up. I don't want to encounter her right now. So, can we... Would we be able to? It would be good to know, though. Can we reach out with this, for example? Can we do this and... No, okay, never mind. We're stuck. Ooh.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more.
That's interesting. I also like the change in her character design. Like, it's not immense, you know, but it's enough that it's like it kind of shows something weird happened or something weird took place, because we know that as Daud you either put her in a portrait or you kill her, right? Or in a different portrait or you kill her. The Blood of Abal House. So this chapter will focus on Adithia Abal, steward of the Culero. With sword in hand, she swept the marshes of rangers, sacrificing her life for Zakonos. We will provide newly uncovered insight into the exploits of Rabinos Abal, who built the ornate wooden bridges of Suganto. Follow along as we map out the expansions occurring under the Abals, through which trade routes to other isles were established, bringing riches to the nation-state. Even as waves of settlers continue to join Serkonos from Morley, the Abals balanced growth against Serkonos culture. The Abals balanced growth against Serkonan culture. In later chapters, we will detail the times of Thedonius Abal, true son of Serkonos, brave and benevolent, and he united the east and west as no other before him. Even the rowdy people of Bastilion swore loyalty to him. One isle, one Serkonos, united under House Abal. Lastly, we will settle on Luca Abal, who rules today, partaking in feasts and merriments of all kinds, bringing joy to our fair isle. Okay, that one felt unnecessary to read, but I guess it tells us a little bit more about the Duke. Okay, so this is also... We'll do that in a second. I'm sorry.
When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
I know, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm still exploring. And I still need to find books. This is so fucking bright, I can't see shit. The Shindari gift, I don't know what the fuck that is. On the effect of the winds on Karnak and landmass and resulting economic positions. Whale, liquid power. How astounding that within those beasts, inside the whale harvested along with their flesh, was enough power to see the isles through these tumultuous years. Tumultuous? And it all seems limitless, but now the lights begin to dim. Our fisher folk say the great bones are increasingly rare. Not all places will suffer the loss equally. Not all places will suffer this loss equally. Fellow natural philosophers, sorry. Karnaca has a unique feature. The cleft in the Shindiri Peak, I can't say that word, sorry. Shindiri Peak, through which the winds are channeled and amplified. As Whale begins to run short, I understand what this is about. Run short, with the cost of finding the remaining leviathans escalating beyond the worth of the whale itself, Karnaca will find itself ascendant among the isles. That is cool. We literally talked about. Well, I asked about the whale shortage, right? So here they kind of address that in the fact that Karnaca has the wind turbines, essentially. So I actually find it really fucking cool that that is sort of addressed in that little part. Okay, I'm so sorry. Jellied eels, yummy. Sounds amazing. I'm actually really fucking hungry.
We've been
I'm
en route
sorry,
for 2
Emily.
weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right, wherever he is.
Yeah, same. But I really do first want to open up the thingy, so you're gonna have to still wait a little bit. I really am like taking my time like absolutely with this game. So there's one of these hatches, I think, that are kind of open, then we can get into the whatchamacallit, into that storage room, if I remember correctly. Otherwise, it is like we enter from the bottom type vibe. I'll see now in a second. I hope that's not a hagfish that can bite me. Yep, it can. Oh fuck, they're really rough. Jesus, they're fucking me up. Like, what the fuck, man? How are they so violent? It doesn't feel worth it to get, and I was so close. It doesn't feel worth it to get the fucking rune if they're gonna eat my ass up. In a bad way. Yo, it's a whole ass fucking ship down here. Okay. I don't know if it is worth it. Just get the fuck out. Yo, they are wrecking me. I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, I didn't fucking... Oh, please don't tell me I lose everything. Shit. How far ago did it save now? I'm gonna have to get more in the habit of auto-saving. Or of quick saving. Everything. Okay, I will run through and grab everything. That was very dumb of me, wasn't it? Fuck, okay. Well, definitely need to get in the habit of quick saving. Okay, so I realized this time that I think the reason why I died so quickly was because... Wait, what was that? Hide or show all... What's that? Huh? Oh! I realized why I died so quickly is because I was being very stupid. My stupidity was that I didn't realize that my oxygen was running out. That's why I kept dying earlier. Or that's why I was getting so much damage earlier. It wasn't that I was literally being bitten by those fucking hagfish. It was me being stupid by not realizing that I don't have oxygen. But anyway, here is the entrance point for the storage room that we still need to do. So yay, back on track. I think I grabbed everything. I feel like I might have missed something. I hope not. But yeah, definitely something to keep in mind then is that we need to really focus on doing some autosaves, which are gonna suck, but it is what it is. But yeah, so I got the thingy at least. And here is the third one. So we have the first and the fourth one, but we don't have the second one. Is there anything else around here? I feel like this feels... Oh wait, no. Trying to get the heart. I still don't know though where the second book then is. I wonder why I'm missing it. Oh wait, did I think I missed grabbing this book. Yeah. I wonder where the second book is then of that one of Sokolov. Anyway, let's take a look. Mortimer was killed.
Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch.
I like that it has a crossover, so I'm assuming if we non-lethally did it, he would have been okay.
So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect.
Makes sense.
Sokolov seems so much older now.
Admir solution, and then the map.
It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station.
Okay, before we speak to her, I find it interesting that they were addressing the whale shortage, just because I also was asking about it, right? So basically, from what I understand, it's this cut in the mountain that causes or that helps the wind turbines to actually work properly, which is such a cool fucking idea to explain why this area is, you know,
my world.
different.
All things from the
never pressed her.
northernmost shores to here, Karnaka in the south.
I think there was actually a trophy for something like
Why
that.
do so many have so little? It
That's
was
the same
never
one.
meant to be this way.
I like that she says that. Like, that's the thing, like, even Emily, she would not want people to have too little to survive with, you know. Okay, we got what we need. Let's go talk to Megan. Have our briefing. Ooh, Jesus, if I can get in the fucking place. Let's just put Mommy's heart away for now. Because it's a bit weird, I feel. Ah, but we only did the one thing. We did the storage thing. We fixed that. But we didn't do the other things. Let's see quickly. Optional, locate the black. Okay, that we'll do later. Our mission clues, we don't have anything like that right now. Ooh, I never even looked at this. This will be cool. Domino. So that connects people. That is interesting. Doppelganger kind of works like the Doubt ability where you can summon another assassin. That I really like. Dark Vision, I'm not a big fan with. Shadow Walk. Oh yeah, this is cool. You go into this like weird entity thing, which is funny because there's like a lot of memes about like the mimics and prey and the way you look with this. But also, yeah, they have like sub upgrades as well, so it makes it kind of tricky to know which one we want to do. Then Mesmerize, summon a void spirit to enthrall humans and hounds. We should maybe focus on upgrading the far reach, and then there is strength, vitality, reflexes, agility, which would also be good. Shadow Kill. Oh hell yeah, we need to do Shadow Kill. Bone Charm crafting and Bloodthirst. So build up adrenaline in combat, then trigger a brutal melee fatality. I feel like the first things that I really do want to get is the Shadow Kill. I think that would be always good. So we're gonna upgrade that. Shadow Kill. This turns unaware enemies into ash when they die. Yes. I'm gonna definitely get that one. I would like to get the Bloodfly Storm. Greater Shadow Kill. I want this one to turn all enemies into ash when they die. So we will definitely, I think, I'm gonna save for that one. But it makes me wonder though if I should go for this bone charm crafting. Because then you can craft your own bone charms and you can do the combination of the things, right? So that you can have like more than one thing equipped or more than one ability from one thing. Okay, so here are all the things we found. I don't know why I can't find book 2 of these. Once we find it, hopefully we can read it. But okay then, let's start a briefing with Megan. I keep wanna call her
All right. You've explained
something
part
else.
of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around.
I remember this
Take a skip to the
institute.
shore when you're ready.
It's actually like pretty much
It's
of
Dr.
a fuck up.
Hypatia. She seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire.
No one should perish in the mines. Nice. Okay, well, we mess around a lot. I guess we should head to Karnaka. Let's just get there.
Ready for me to drop you at the
That-
docks?
Bird is not moving. Okay, yeah.
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
There is the thing that I have here. The beautiful little pattern. What do you call it? Like mask thing? Edge of the world. So find Admire Station and take a carriage to Admire Institute. It's the best lead you have of tracking down the Crown Killer. So we're just gonna take a look of the Karnaka docks. I'm not gonna do it right now.
I'd take you to Addermeyer by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station.
So cool. So I
Before
think
his
the
death, the old
station
Duke of
is
Serkona
there.
spent decades building up Karnaka. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermeyer. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach
Her
Addermeyer,
Majesty Delilah.
take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermeyer. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Okay, so we are in neutral territory and the chaos level has an effect of the world around us, as we know, right? Like it will say here that your actions affect the world around you, and taking lives will cause Emily or Corvo and their allies to grow more cynical. Too many deaths will lead to higher levels of bloodfly infestation and the darker final outcome of the story. So sadly, that is one of the things. Like I like that there they show again like how it looks if you go low chaos and how it looks if you go high chaos. But we know we're gonna do high chaos. I do not like that all the rats are running towards me like, hi, you're from Dunwall, right? We like Dunwall. Do you see that? Okay, but I am gonna stop here because it's been a little bit of a long recording as it is. It sucks, I know. We didn't really do that much. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna edit these videos, so for now let me just see how the first few episodes go, and then next time we will fully explore and continue to actually like fully explore and read and enjoy the world of Dishonored. But then until next time, c'est la vie, and see you on the other side.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.